Greetings from my chambers in Pasadena. I'm honored to speak at the celebration of exceptional USC law students who have obtained highly sought-after judicial clerkships. We are all especially grateful to David Walsh and his wife Monica, who were leaders in making this reception possible by recognizing a great jurist for whom they both clerked, Chief Judge Turrentine. Judge Turrentine served as a judge on the District Court for the Southern District of California for 40 years. He was a great mentor to his numerous law clerks, and his influence lives on through them. I am happy that you invited me to speak, even though I'm a double Bruin, and even though the USC men's basketball team has unfortunately beaten my beloved Bruins twice so far this season, and may get a third chance to do so in the Pac-12 tournament this week. I have worked with many outstanding law clerks and externs from USC Gould School of Law. I also guest lecture in Dean Guzman and Professor Rasmussen's undergraduate class on legal careers, and I enjoy visiting the USC campus each year. I'm sorry that we must celebrate your accomplishments by video this year, but I hope that you, like me, are beginning to see the end of the COVID tunnel. I was asked to speak about the benefits of clerking. As you will all discover, clerking for a judge can have both immediate and lifelong benefits, some of which may be unexpected. Reflecting on how I benefited from my own experiences as a judicial extern and law clerk, I believe the benefits of clerking fall into three categories: skills, knowledge and perspective, and relationships, the most important of which is relationships. As a second-year law student, I had the privilege of externing for Judge Joseph Sneed of the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. I arrived in the Ninth Circuit Courthouse in San Francisco and was given a small office next to the visiting judge chambers of then Judge Anthony Kennedy, where I first met the justice. I worked closely with Judge Sneed, who was a very conservative Texan and who had previously served as Deputy Attorney General under President Richard Nixon, right up until he resigned to avoid the Saturday Night Massacre during the Watergate scandal. I was assigned to draft a copyright opinion, or rather, I was tasked with producing numerous drafts, which the judge meticulously edited before he sent it to the other judges. That is where I learned writing was an interactive experience, with each new revision growing in clarity and conciseness. I also learned how the Court of Appeals worked, the nature and composition of its caseload, and about individual judges' characters and predispositions. But most important to my future career was that Judge Sneed became a lifelong mentor. When I was nominated by President Clinton to the District Court in 1995, Judge Sneed wrote a recommendation letter about me to the then Republican-controlled Senate Judiciary Committee. He wrote that, although we did not see eye to eye politically, he knew I would follow the law and had been a good law clerk for him. Later, I would have the privilege of becoming Joe Sneed's colleague on the Ninth Circuit. Following that extern experience, I worked as a summer associate at O'Melveny & Myers. I soon learned that most, if not all, of my fellow summer associates were clerking for judges after law school. I decided to apply to every single district court judge in the Central District. I then received a rejection letter from every single district court judge in the Central District because they all had already hired. But then Judge William P. Gray lost one of his law clerks, and he had his assistant call me. Judge Gray had been president of the LA County and California State Bar Associations, and at one point considered running for governor as the Republican nominee. My application stood out to him for two reasons: my externship with Judge Sneed and my association with O'Melveny & Myers, where Judge Gray had also worked. I spent that clerkship year honing my writing skills, networking with my fellow and other district court clerks, meeting and observing in court most of the other Central District Court judges, and learning about motions practice, trial proceedings, and sentencing. Many of those former clerks are friends to this day, and some of those judges were later appointed to the Ninth Circuit, where I would later join them. Judge Gray also became a lifelong mentor. He introduced me to the leaders of the Los Angeles legal community, advised me on my career, and even insisted on meeting my husband before we got married to let me know whether or not he approved. Fortunately, he approved. Sadly, he passed away before I was appointed to his court, but I knew he would have been very proud and happy for me. He also would have told me exactly how to run a courtroom and let me know whether he approved. When I became a district court judge, all of these experiences enabled me to understand the court system and find my way in it. I can assure you that as a law clerk, your written and oral advocacy skills will improve. You will develop the ability to dissect opposing arguments and respond to them. By observing effective arguments, you'll refine your own oral advocacy skills, and your confidence in your own skills will grow along the way. You will also gain new perspectives on our justice system and the legal profession. You will confront diverse subject matters, some of which you won't have studied in law school, and some of which will be areas of first impression for even the courts. You will learn what can influence the outcome of a case or a particular judge's way of looking at it. Along the way, you should engage in all the social and educational experiences offered to you. Cultivate and cherish the many new relationships you will have with co-clerks, other clerks, judges, and staff. Understand that these relationships will be particularly valuable in an era of partisan divide. Relationships that grow because of the mutual work that you do will result in collegiality and friendship, regardless of political party or affiliation. In sum, by clerking, you will have an immensely fulfilling professional experience, develop skills, knowledge, and insights, and create lifelong relationships. It is a wonderful opportunity and one that you have earned. Good luck to each of you. Thank you.
Greetings. I'm Philip Gutierrez, Chief Judge of the Central District of California. I would like to congratulate you on your clerkship and welcome you to the federal judiciary. I have some good news and bad news for you about your clerkship. The good news is it will be the best job you've ever had as a lawyer. The bad news, it will be the best job that you've ever had as a lawyer. But seriously, clerking is an invaluable and unique opportunity, one that I hope you will enjoy. As a law clerk, you will be exposed to a wealth of substantive and procedural law across a wide variety of practice areas. You will undoubtedly leave your clerkship a better writer than when you began, and you will be given the opportunity to make a real contribution to the justice system while obtaining unparalleled access to and knowledge about the judicial process. We know that all of you who have chosen to clerk could have pursued many other opportunities instead, but you have decided to invest a year or more in your career by clerking, and we are glad that you have made that commitment. Working with law clerks is such a rewarding part of being a federal judge. One of the best things about my position is the chance every year to welcome another set of talented, smart, and hardworking new law clerks to my chambers. My law clerks always tell me how much they've learned during the clerkship, but I always feel I learn so much from them. It is my pleasure to congratulate the following USC law students and graduates who are or will be clerking for the judges of the district and circuit courts. Emily Cronin, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Jacqueline H. Nguyen, United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. Alexandra Highsmith, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Peter J. Misset, United States District Court for the District of Maryland. Con Nguyen, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Gregory A. Phillips, United States Court of Appeals for the 10th Circuit. Alicia Nguyen, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Maxine M. Chesney, United States District Court for the Northern District of California. P.J. Novak, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Cecilia M. Altonaga, United States District Court for the Southern District of Florida. Haley Tuckman, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Timothy B. Dyke, United States Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit. Stephen Friedland, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable R. Gary Klausner, United States District Court for the Central District of California. Samantha Hay, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Karen N. Moore, United States Court of Appeals for the Sixth Circuit. Justin Banco, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Richard A. Jones, United States District Court for the Western District of Washington. Nikki Long, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Stephen Murphy, United States District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan. Jacqueline Consil, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable James V. Salna, United States District Court for the Central District of California. Tia Kirchhoff, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Sandra Siegel Ikuda, United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. Andrew Ojeda, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable George W. Cannon, United States District Court for the District of the Virgin Islands. Chelsea Wu, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Ronald S. W. Liu, United States District Court for the Central District of California. Paul Watanabe, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Mark C. Scarsi, United States District Court for the Central District of California. Riley Mailman, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Mark C. Scarsi, United States District Court for the Central District of California. Eric Franklin, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable James L. Robard, United States District Court for the Western District of Washington. Jesse Mentz, who has accepted a clerkship with the Honorable Stanley Blumenfeld, United States District Court for the Central District of California. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for choosing to pursue a clerkship with the federal judiciary.